Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Delphine and today I have a slightly different video. So I would like actually to have your feedback on my channel. I have this channel since now 3-4 months, so I'm still a complete beginner, still learning a lot, trying also to figure out what I like to talk about, what I can do. Also, there's so many options, so many possibilities, and yeah, and I would like to have a bit of your feedback on a few topics, yeah. So there is some which are pure, let's say, appearance things, and some more which are about more of the content of the channel. So I will first start with the appearance part because I think it will be kind of faster. The first question I will have is with regard to my thumbnails. So I will put some pictures. So originally I had the very classic thumbnail. I just wrote some text with a kind of basic font, and they look like that. And then I actually tried a bit of Photoshop. I downloaded a trial version and changed a bit the style for this style, where the font is a bit different. I've added some shadowing, I've added a few things. It made me fun. I think it's looking a bit maybe more professional, a bit maybe nicer. And I don't know what you think. Do you also like this style a bit more with Photoshop, or did you like more the very basic previous style? And also this font, I use this very thin font, which I found pretty. But I watch myself a lot of videos on YouTube, and I've noticed that most YouTubers use a very thick font, and I think it's of course easier to read when you have a thicker font, with the outline around and so on. And I don't know, is this something you would like? Will it make it easier for you then to read what I wrote, or is it good and you like also to have something a bit different? Yeah, you can tell me everything in the comment section below. I will be very excited and waiting to read your opinions and your thoughts on this and all of what I'm gonna ask you. Another question still about the thumbnail is I tend to do a very classic smile face. I do a little smile and take a picture. But a lot of the videos I'm also watching, they do much more faces. Like they would be like, oh, or I don't know, and I find it looks nice. To be honest, I find it nice. I find it funny. I tried to do that, and I just found, I don't know, it was weird. Probably because it's my own face, and so of course. But then the question is it something you find also nice to have a bit more of this face or this, or depending on the subject, to have something else than just my little smile, because I guess it can get boring. So yeah, this is for the thumbnail. I would really like to have your thought on this. So this the text style, and also if you enjoy just a simple classic thumbnail with a smile, or maybe a bit more of faces or things like that. And then for the videos themselves, I would like to have your feedback on the volume and the light. I know at the complete beginning I had once a feedback under one of my videos that it was sometimes hard to hear. I tried to improve that. I hope it's now better. No one complained anymore, so I guess it got better. But I would like to know your thought, because I'm not using any professional equipment. This is something I could eventually think about if you feel like it will bring really something. But the thing is, I don't want to start building a whole setup and think if it's not going to make a big difference at the end. And so yeah, I'm also curious to know how it is for you. And also for the light, it's the same. I'm somewhere where I have a lot of natural light, but it's natural light, so of course it's changing a bit. I don't know if this is something that disturbs you or if it's fine for you. You can just let me know. And then for the video also themselves, so it's just me talking. There's not much editing. Sometimes I will, if I had to cut the video because, I don't know, one of the kids or something happened, I will fuse two little things, but I don't tend to do any heavy editing. I like this. Yeah, I'm just talking to you, right? So sometimes there might be little blanks. Sometimes I might be thinking a bit around. Maybe I repeat a little something, but for me, that's part of a conversation, and this is what I like to have with you. And I don't know if this is also something that's fine for you, or would you wish me to do a bit more of editing? Because I could try to do this. It will never be heavy editing because, again, first, I don't have the time, and secondly, I like also a bit the spontaneous aspect. Um, Something I could add is some music in the background. I don't know. Will it be something you will enjoy, or do you find it more confusing and annoying? Um, these are, yeah, little things for the videos themselves. I tend also not to write too much on my videos. I put pictures of things, but I don't write a lot of information on the screen. I don't know, again, is this something you like? I don't do it because this is something I typically don't care so much about in other videos. I'm often not really reading because I'm often watching YouTube video while also doing something else at the same time. So I'm always I'm more listening than watching, actually. So I'm listening a bit and then I'm looking when there are pictures and things like that, but I will not like read a lot of texts. Or even sometimes, they just but transitions. Hey, now it's in this new topic, now it's that new topic, or they will write the names and the prices of the models instead of just saying it. Is this something you would like, or are you more like me and, well, you're not really reading it anymore anyway? So yeah, just tell me if you want a bit more of this kind of information during the videos. And that's it for, let's say, more the appearance style aspect. And now with regard to the content, so I found myself ending up talking much more about luxury, I would say, much more about fashion than beauty, because I found that actually I don't buy so many beauty products all the time. I like to use my products, and then yeah, once I have it, then they last a few months, and I don't need 20 mascaras. So yeah, and I don't know, is it also beauty something you're generally interested into, or you don't care so much? I think I will keep doing, for example, my beauty empties videos, because that could be a way of giving you like some feedback at the end, and then not necessarily showing you every time I buy a new product. Will that be something for you? Or you don't care, you're here for the fashion and that's it? Then another question is, so I try to do a mix of a bit of luxury and a bit of more affordable things. I tend to like luxury, so I tend to try to buy a bit more luxury. Also some middle brands like, for example, Cézanne, or I show you bags from Longchamp, these kind of things. What do you think? Is that fine for you, or do you want me maybe to show you more affordable style? And my last question, and then I leave you in peace, is so I've been doing a lot of review video where I've been showing you my handbags, I've been showing you my jewels, I've been showing you a few things. And then I also did a bit videos where, yeah, when I did a purchase, for example, my Cézanne order, and you helped me to decide what to keep or not. But basically, I'm always kind of showing you products and giving you reviews about product, or showing you how the products look like in the Cézanne video. But I've been liking to do also a bit more maybe general fashion talk videos. So for example, I don't know if you've seen, I've posted one about my autumn winter opinion, like the trends and everything. And so this is more of a talking video. I'm not necessarily showing you directly a product I own or I've been trying. Is this something you like? Because this is something I also enjoy, and this is also something I enjoy watching a lot. So I thought this could be also nice to have maybe a bit more also talking videos about trends, various topics. So many things are always happening in the fashion world. So I don't know what do you think about it? If this is also something you would like to see, maybe also, yeah, some just general videos, like the things where I don't spend my money on in luxury, or the thing where I actually think it's worth spending your money in luxury. All kind of topics. So I don't know what you think. And if you also have ideas of topics you would like me to talk about, whether it's some reviews, whether it's some general fashion luxury topics, then please feel free to write it down in the comments below. For example, I'm almost never talking about shoes, although I own a lot, but I'm kind of monomaniac with shoes, and I feel my collection is kind of maybe boring. I have a lot from also luxury brands like Jimmy Choo, Gianvito Rossi. I have some Dior and so on. But I like, for example, pumps, and I will have 3, 4 brands of pumps, and I will have like 15, but just the same one in different colors and from maybe different brands. So I feel it's maybe a bit boring. I don't know if that will be of interest for you. Yeah, then just let me know in the comments below what you would like and so on. Any feedback is appreciated because, yeah, I'm still new here, still figuring out things, finding my style, but also in a way that's enjoyable for you to watch. And I like, or when we can exchange, when we can talk about subjects in the comments. This is always very nice for me. So yeah, just let me know, and I will see you in another video in case you have not seen it yet. Here is a link. And if you enjoyed my channel in general, or you want to see more of how my channel is evolving, you can also click here to subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.